Hey y'all, welcome to Let Bree Tell It. I'm sitting here with my guest.
Hi, I'm Lisa Bennett.
Okay, we're in Savannah and we are talking about the things that are going on. And why not talk to what? A white person. Oh my gosh.
So
We're,
white.
we're close.
Very, very white.
Okay, Lisa. You can call me Becky. Okay. Anyway, so me and Lisa's having a conversation about the things that are going on in the world right now. And I had to ask permission to catch this. I was saying that, I feel like we shouldn't be making this a black thing. I feel like all lives matter. And Lisa's response said,
Yes, I said, well, all lives do matter, but right now, y'all's house is on fire. We need to put the fire out here, and then we can move on to, making sure everybody's house is safe. But our
right,
house isn't safe right now.
but we got to start somewhere, basically.
Well, we have to start where things are. We have to triage, basically.
Okay.
So it's like we
Okay.
have to decide where to put our energy right now. Where are
Right.
things really in crisis?
Exactly. And
And get through the crisis, and then we can start to focus on more just general equality.
right. But as though everyone's screaming Black Lives Matter, we cannot make it's all white people. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how they're acting. It's literally blacks versus whites. And it's not all white people. It's not all cops. So
Well,
I can't,
true.
how would it be if you approach me? Mind y'all, Lisa just took my pictures and I will be posting that. And she has Instagram and I will be tagging her in that, but that's not what we're talking about right now. If you had approached me to take these pictures and I'm all Black Lives Matter, you as a white person approaching me, I would have said, excuse me, ma'am, can you back up away from me? I don't want to get shot tonight. And see, that would not have been fair to you.
Well,
Ask Lisa where she lives. Where do you live, Lisa?
I live in Decatur.
Decatur, where's greater, baby? Decatur.
I love
What's in
it.
Decatur? Blacks. Oh, and Lisa. Okay, now.
I mean, we have a really diverse neighborhood that we live
Right.
in, and I teach at the East Lake Y. I teach yoga there.
Okay.
And it's a very diverse population as well. But yeah, I mean, it's just we all just have to learn. We have to, as white people, we have to start understanding like where the problems in our society came from.
Try to
and
understand
why.
our shoes.
Exactly. Like
Mhm.
why are things the way they are, and
Right.
the systemic racism in our society. Where that came
Exactly.
from.
See, but did you know that our president, our vice president are the oldest that's ever been in presidency? So at the end of the day, you got to think about it. Trump, when was he born? Racism. You feel me? So at the end of the day, if you're in the office, you're only going to get in there and do what you know.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, just because Trump is like that, you can't say every white person is like that.
Oh no. But,
Can I ask you something?
Sure.
Sorry for cutting you off.
What?
How does it feel with everything going on in the world right now to walk around as a white person and then older? Because at the end of the day, we're judging y'all more than the younger white people. We know the younger people want us, but the older white people, it's a little
Right.
So how does it feel?
Well, it's been interesting because I've just joined a book club, actually
Okay.
a book group a book study group where we're studying.
I'm
the
a
book,
writer.
We're studying the book Waking Up White.
Okay, what's that about?
It's written by a woman named Debbie Irving, and she's about a year older than I am. So she was born in 1960 as a well-to-do white woman in around Boston. And
I'm from Rhode Island.
okay, yeah,
I know
so-
exactly what you're talking about.
right, and she thought she was not racist because she was born in the North, and
Okay.
she spent her life trying to help the disadvantaged.
Oh, wow.
But things always kind of fell flat, and she couldn't understand why she didn't have any black friends. And she finally figured out, like through a bunch of work that she did, that she didn't actually think that she had a race.
Okay.
She thought that white was just like the default.
Oh, okay. So if I'm
And
not black, I'm white.
everybody else had
Oh.
race
This is a true story?
or culture. Yes, this is her.
Oh,
her
wow.
story,
Okay.
her
This is,
memoir.
okay.
And she thought everybody else had race and culture, but as a white person, she was just like neutral, like
Wow.
the vanilla flavor.
Okay.
And so when she was trying to help the disadvantaged, she wasn't actually trying to understand them,
Right.
and she didn't know that she was like doing dumb things. She
Right.
talks a lot about a lot of dumb stuff she did, but she didn't really understand that what she was doing was actually trying to help people assimilate to be more like her, to make things more peaceful, instead of trying to understand people where they were, where they're coming from, and how they got there, and how people like her and her family and the generations of family before her, because she has like Mayflower, she's a Mayflower descendant.
Okay.
So they'd had many generations in this country to build wealth and pass that wealth down.
Right.
And so to try to understand why that's not the case for most of the African American population now, to understand where her ancestors actually caused a lot of problems by redlining and a lot of other things like that.
So do you relate to her? Do you feel like
I
right
understand
now,
that, yeah.
Okay, that you're trying to understand black people?
Yeah,
Okay.
and trying to understand like just the whole history of the,
Right. And I say this all the time, y'all. You got to know your history, because all history ever does in life is repeat. Period. Bell bottoms, all that stuff coming back now. History repeating.
But the thing is that we don't learn that part of the history. We just learn all the white heroes, but we don't learn about all the terrible things that were done.
A
to
black
white
man
folks.
came up with peanut butter.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, but they're not telling us that.
Because I was born in Alabama, so I know learned about him.
Oh, so you're privy
Anyway,
to both
we've gotta
sides
go.
of the
So
world.
it's been great.
Thank
talking
you for
to
letting me talk to you.
Yeah.
Thank you for letting me talk to you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
And thank you for my pictures. I've been looking
You're
forward
the
to
first. You're the first person that I haven't been living with that I've hugged